Hello, all. Welcome to week one. I'm going to be reading through the week one instructions with you. I won't be doing this every week, but I think it's really important for the first week to make sure that you get a sense of how the class runs, and I can kind of verbally walk you through it so that you don't get confused in any way. As I've said, several of you haven't done an online class before, so I want to make sure that everything is reader friendly and understandable, and that we can kind of cut back on a little of that culture shock a little bit. So I'm going to be kind of switching windows here. So sorry for the distraction if that is one, but I need to record and also read at the same time. So here we go. So your week one instructions, you have my welcome video. So please watch the welcome video so that you can get a sense of, welcome for the class, what your expectations are for the week one post and why I do that. As I'm walking you through the week one instructions, be sure to check on to the weekly module instructions every Monday. If you check on Tuesday, that's fine too. I don't know what your schedule is like, but everything is going to be due on Sundays at midnight. And so every Monday, I'll be uploading a new video. I'll be walking you through some more information. I'll be answering questions via email. So any questions that you've had the previous week on your discussion board posts, I'll be answering via email. So everything's going to be due on Sundays at midnight, but your task as you log on to the class every week is not only to check your email, but also to click on the weekly instructions so that you know exactly what's expected of you each week. This class has no late work policy. The reason for that is because it's a college class, so there should be no reason for late work, especially given that you have all of the due dates from day one. On top of that, especially for things like discussion board posts, if you post on a discussion board late, then people won't be looking at it for giving you peer review, especially if the peer review algorithm is supposed to assign you a peer review partner by 11:59 on Sunday night. So please make sure that you're posting on time, because if you don't, then you won't get a peer review partner, and then you miss out on the points for that post. You'll be able to access the next week's module every week. So if you need weekends to work, plan on checking that week or on Friday or Saturday of the week before. Your required reading this week is for Cathedral by Raymond Carver. That is in the blue book. And I've said in the welcome video which ones are the blue books and the green books. In case you haven't gotten your textbooks, though, I have a PDF uploaded. Please be sure that you have your textbooks by week 2. I have PDFs just for this week because I know a lot of you wait until the class starts to get the books online, and that's totally fine. I do the same thing. So I have PDFs just until you get those books, so make sure you get them by week 2. All discussion board posts are due on Sundays at midnight, with the exception of this week's discussion board post for week 1, because I want you to be able to have enough time to post it and also enough time for you to be able to comment to other people's posts. So this week for your week 1 discussion board post on Let's Get to Know Each Other, please post by Friday at 5 p.m. This is the video. And then so that by Sunday at 5 p.m. you can have responded to at least one classmate's post. Your Cathedral story, on the other hand, is like what will be expected for the rest of the semester. So the Cathedral week 1 story discussion board post is due Sunday at 11:59. You can access the links for the discussion boards within the week 1 instructions, and then I have 2 PDFs that will help you to learn how to read a story and respond to it. One is how to respond to a text through the lens of a writer, and the second one is 140 appropriate responses to stories. And so both of those things are hopefully PDFs that I've used in various classes and that other teachers have used at Yavapai College to help you understand how to read the information from the lens of a writer, not simply from a reader response standpoint. You have syllabus quiz that is due on 11:59 on Sunday night on the 20th. And so it will not be available after the due date. So that link disappears after the due date. To access the syllabus quiz, you can click on the link here. To access the syllabus, then please click on syllabus on the navigation tabs on the left side of Canvas. After that, you also have a pre-assessment assignment. This is a survey that allows me to be able to see where your skills are and your kind of assessment of yourself. So that's the link is available under the week 1 assignments. And then heads up, you have a short story due at the end of week 3. I'm giving you 3 weeks of notice. You have plenty of time to get there. But if you want to click on the story specs, that I've made the link available in week 1, so you can start thinking about it. But I'll have the instructions for that in another video. So hopefully this has been good for you to get a sense of what the expectations are. And, it helps sometimes when somebody talks you through the assignments. I know that you know how to read. Like that part I'm not worried about. But sometimes we have a hard time, like processing the information when we've started something new. So hopefully that was helpful. Like I said, I won't be doing that every week, but hopefully for this week it was helpful to you. Alrighty, have a happy week.